everybody, welcome to episode 109 of the Toys for Games podcast. We're recording this on Thursday night, March 2nd, 2017, a mere few hours away from the launch, the release of the Nintendo Switch. I am one of your hosts, Josh Brown. I am not joined by Jason tonight. No, I am not. He has left me for the next couple weeks. He's going to be living a busy life. When he comes back to this show, we will have an entire episode dedicated to what all happened in the next week and a half of his life. It's going to be grand. It's going to be fantastic. I contemplated asking our good friend Matt to come off the bench for us, help us out. But Matt is sick.
Matt gets enough
airtime. We
should talk about Hogwarts on this podcast.
I was being generous in allowing Matt to recover, and instead of Matt, I got another sick person on the show who's equally needing recovery and rest and relaxation.
Nah.
But she's a trooper. She insisted on being on a podcast, on this podcast. It's been a while.
Only because I don't get invited to any other podcast. I take them where I can get them.
Valerie Striplin, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Val. How are you?
Sick.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I'm sorry. I'm snuffly and congested, and I might cough a little bit, but I'm going to try and hold it in.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's just a 3-hour show. No big deal.
We're not doing a 3-hour show.
We're recording all the way up until the point when I leave to go get a Switch.
There's not even enough time. There's not that you can't. We don't even have enough to talk about.
Oh, we can make enough to talk
about.
Oh,
I'm sure that I could, but
sure.
It would be totally veering off of the subject of this podcast.
Let's talk about Tsum Tsums.
Okay.
No, the Switch is coming out in just a few hours. Are you excited?
Yes, but I won't have mine until tomorrow, so.
Yeah, yours is getting shipped to the house. But we'll collectively have one in the household.
I won't get to play with it.
How do you know?
Because have you met you?
Have you met you? You're awfully convincing. You kind of take what you want sometimes.
I always.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be able to stay awake long enough to be able to do anything.
Bingo. There's the truth behind it all. It's going to be so late. You're going to be so tired. You're going to be needing rest. You're going to sleep like a little baby. Wake up in the morning. All day Switch.
I wouldn't go that far. I do have some things to do.
Do you?
Yes.
Does it involve playing the Switch?
Some part of my day. Not all day.
All day.
Not all day.
The entire day.
I don't have time like that.
Well, you could make time.
Uh-uh.
That's what the Switch is for.
I also don't have the attention span for that, so.
That's very true. What game are you looking forward to the most?
Animal Crossing.
Without hesitation. You know there's not an Animal Crossing game announced right yet.
It will be.
Sure.
I've been told numerous times.
Just because Colin said it doesn't mean it's right.
It's gonna happen. He assured me multiple times, multiple occasions,
right, that
will happen. So that's what I'm most excited for.
I mean,
until then, everything else is humdrum.
They promised an Animal Crossing mobile game.
Okay, that's a step.
That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
So the Switch is basically just your Animal Crossing playing machine at this point.
Well, I mean, I'll probably try out some other things. That Zelda character sounds kind of good, but for the most part, I'm interested in Animal Crossing. So
I heard you're a big fan of Zelda games.
Sure. I'm excited to see how well I can handle this one. Excuse me.
Tired?
I took some Sudafed earlier.
Oh, this is gonna be a great show.
But it's non-drowsy. But it's made me. It's made me. But I also think it's a little bit of an appetite suppressant.
Mm.
You made delicious dinner, and I couldn't even partake.
Right.
Like I was like, nah.
Well, you're drugged up.
Yeah.
It may not be.
But it's non-drowsy. But here's what it is. It's
relaxing.
No, it's not. So in Oregon and Washington, you can't buy Sudafed. In the pharmacy, like you have to go up and give them your ID because they're high risk meth making states.
Thanks, meth users.
So So if you, like in Oregon, you have to get a prescription from a doctor. In Washington, you can go into the pharmacy. You have to give them your ID. You can only buy a limited quantity, and you can only do that a certain number of times, like in a week.
Right.
I don't know what these limits are because I don't have this problem. But when I do need medicine, I go all out because I want to nip things in the bud.
Sure.
So I tend to buy everything I can.
Yeah.
And it actually has pseudoephedrine in it, which is not something that you can buy just at the store.
You get put on watch list too for buying that much.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, but maybe
they red flagged you. Yeah.
I did buy 2 boxes that had pseudoephedrine in, and they were even hesitant for that. I was like, I'm clearly sick. Help me.
Sure. Or needing meth. One of the two.
Or I'm having withdrawals. I think that if I was using methamphetamines, though, I would be a lot thinner and stay awake. I'd be able to stay awake for this switch.
You do like to sleep.
I do like sleep. So anyways, the point I was making was that it's non-drowsy, but it is actual pseudoephedrine, which is not easy to come by around here.
Sure. Oregon and Washington, the no fun states.
I'm sure there's other states that have done that too, but we're definitely on the no fun list.
Yeah, which is weird.
You know what? One person has to ruin it for everybody.
It was probably just one person. Yeah.
Probably not.
Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
It's been a long time.
I'm talking about meth on a family-friendly podcast.
Well,
educate your kids, people.
Yes. We're basically saying meth is bad, is what it comes down to.
I'm totally saying that. Yeah. I'm not a proponent for it.
Definitely.
I'm just saying, don't hide it from people. Just dig. Help me out. I can't get out of the hole. Give me a ladder.
Welcome back to the show. It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
But you don't invite me on shows anymore, so.
Well, it's not me.
You have no. Uh-huh.
It's my co-hosts.
Oh, but Cullen is the best person that you could possibly have on a Tales from Godric's Hollow episode to talk about movies. He's the best possible candidate ever. It's really great to have him on, isn't it?
Ask Matt. It's his show.
Uh-huh.
I just show up and talk about Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's all I do. Holding any grudges?
I'm just saying.
How's your Simpson collection?
It's growing. It's growing too fast. Too much. Too fast.
It's overtaking your life.
It's not overtaking my life. It just, it's a lot. They're not spacing it out in an adequate manner. And also, if I'm going to complain, I'm just going to keep going. I'm tired of getting quintuplets. I'm tired of getting all these multiples of ones that I already have with more rollouts of. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do with them.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to start another collection for a kid.
I think the thought is that, if you missed out on Series 1, you may not be able to get Series 1, so they're going to include, the favorite characters from those earlier series.
Yes, I can handle so much Minnie and Mickey as my favorite character.
I'm just saying.
Be creative.
Well, it's Disney.
Also, people can get things when... People always have the ability to get things when they miss something. It happens all the time.
People don't realize that, though.
They do when they buy figurines off of eBay for amiibo at $200 a pop. Not anymore, but I'm just saying.
How much are Switch is going for on eBay?
I haven't looked into it. I don't need mine tomorrow.
I'm just curious what the market's going to be. It might change tomorrow depending on stock and availability of Switches throughout the night. We're doing live eBay testing.
Holy moly.
What do we got?
Maybe I will sell mine. Jiminy Christmas.
What do we got?
$500.
Get your Switches, people.
$530 with Zelda.
Sure. It's a fair price.
Yeah.
Val?
Yeah, oh my goodness. That's a lot for today. It's
going to be even more tomorrow, I bet, when people realize that they can't buy them in stores.
Yeah, that's nuts.
We're going to talk about toys and
I'm
such.
not selling mine, by the way. Just make that clear.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about things.
You need it for Animal Crossing.
Eventually it will come to me.
It will. If
I
could
make my DS and my Switch talk to each other, That'd be fantastic.
This is going to pull your account info. That's it.
No, I mean, Does it pull the games that you bought off your DS if they aren't a physical copy?
Probably not.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb. Nintendo, I know you like money, but come on.
I mean, they're like Disney. Disney doesn't give anything away for free either. It's true.
Disney Magical World. You won't be able to buy things through the Nintendo eShop on your Switch, will you?
Yeah, but not DS games. Just new Switch
That's
games.
dumb! That's stupid.
Onwards and
You've
upwards.
ruined it. Now, I don't even care about this dumb thing.
You going to sell it now?
Stupid.
When's the last time you even touched your 3DS? It's been like a month and a half.
Because I've been waiting. Also, I've been reading a lot lately. And I've been distracted.
Well, now you have a pretty new Switch to distract you.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any of the awesome games that I love. What about Nintendo catering for me?
It will eventually. This is day one.
I'm just saying.
Day one. It's going to have Just Dance. I know you're a fan.
All right.
Skylanders?
It's okay.
Yeah. You'll have fun.
Mm.
Zelda? Snipper clips? No? Nothing?
Zelda. Is there a fish?
There's probably a fish that you're going to get stuck in.
For the all of end of time.
Wah, wah. Executive producer of the show is George Torres, of course.
I miss George Torres.
It's been a while since we heard from George Torres.
I feel like he must be really busy. I actually talked about him today.
That's weird.
It was...
You've never met the guy. I'm processing this
I
as you're saying
I saw
it.
the confusion come across your face. No, at first softball practice, I was hanging out with one of the moms that I know, and we were talking about shoes, and I was saying how George Torres works at Nike because she was talking about her Adidas store employee discount, and
Gotcha.
I was like,
we know a guy.
I know one person that works for Nike, and I would give anything for his store discount.
Yeah, he's a big to-do there.
Also, there's one pair of shoes that I would die for, but I don't think that he's able to do anything about that.
You never know.
Maybe I should reach out and ask him.
Yeah. I mean, he has connections.
Maybe.
I mean,
Who knows?
he knows
I'll
people.
pay the price for them.
Sure.
Like, I just don't think that it's feasible to get them.
Well, if anybody could look into it, it's George
So,
Torres.
anyways, that's why I was talking about George Torres.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh yeah, Josh knows somebody that works for Nike. By extension, I sort of know somebody that works for Nike.
Oh, I know this executive producer.
who
His
came
name's
into
George
town
Torres.
and we didn't even get to see him.
Well, he comes in and out like a flash.
Then he needs to tell us so we can flash make decisions to see him.
I know. George Torres is a busy man.
You have all these friends around the country.
Yeah.
And eventually, if they come through our neighborhood, we need to be able to see them.
Just snag him. That's what we need to do. Also, show sponsor, Devin Lachinsky.
Devin's getting married. Not
No,
Devin.
That's Michael O'Driscoll.
That's Michael O'Driscoll. Dang it! One day I'll get better at this.
One day.
I hope Devin isn't insulted.
I mean, he might be getting married. I don't know. Maybe he's already married.
I don't know his life.
No.
I'm so sorry, Devin.
Devin Lachinsky.
Michael O'Driscoll's wedding invitation that you got.
Yes. But right now it's Devin Lachinsky.
Right.
You can find him on YouTube. youtube.com/user/DLASCH2. But again, we don't know anything about Devin's life, so no color commentary on that one from Val.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'll
Devin.
ask him.
Yeah, we can ask him. Let us know, Devin. Val.
There's
Jason's
no
gone.
news.
There's a little news. A little bit of news.
There's not going to be any news.
No, we're really just doing this to pass time until midnight.
Oh, really? I gotta finish my book?
No, we actually have to do a show.
Okay,
People are
I
expecting
know.
this.
That's
There's a
what
little
I
bit
thought.
of news. But
We'll
I'm just
talk
saying.
about the little bit of news.
Just saying.
And also, I don't know if you could squeeze 3 hours out of me. I might get into the cursing mode, which will definitely take this show off the rails.
Yeah, it's happened once before.
I know. I try and rein it in.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
You're pretty good.
I try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not fighty yet, so.
I know. That's why I said if we go into 3 hours, I might start to be.
Get some wine.
No, I'm not
Call us-
drinking. I don't know if that will work with the Sudafed.
No, probably not. No, not a doctor, but probably not. I'm going to start off with some bad news.
Oh. That's all right.
I mean, the good news is that this segment is going to be sponsored by our good friend James Holian
Oh, okay.
over in the UK. You're familiar with your friend James Holian?
I do. I love James. We have something to send to James. Eventually, one day, we will.
Yeah, when I remember about it.
Is it still over there?
It's still sitting over
Okay.
there.
I can't see it. My mannequin's in the way.
Yeah, it's over there. That's a weird statement.
I mean, it's not because it's always...
Sure.
Anyways.
No. People just don't realize that there's mannequins sitting around our house.
Eventually, also, I would like to go see Infinity Museum.
Yeah. We all need to see Infinity Museum.
I want to see the museum, but I also want to see him and his beautiful countryside.
Sure.
I have mailed things to his address via you.
Yeah.
And every time I do, and I
Right.
have to put in his address, I'm just like, yes.
You're thinking of those lush green hillsides, the UK
Not
countryside.
necessarily those. I just am thinking about how much I really want to travel to the UK.
James Holland, of course, you can find him on Twitter at Infinity Museum.
How's he doing?
Good. He's doing well.
Baby's growing.
I'm sure, yeah. He's excited for the Switch coming out.
I bet.
Yeah. Good things are happening. But he was sad today.
Because of the news we're going to share.
As were many of us sad today.
Was today the day
Today was the day.
they pulled the plug?
Today was the last day the servers were online for Disney Infinity.
That's so sad.
So sad. As of tomorrow.
So I don't understand exactly what that means.
Yeah.
You made comment at the store the other day, and
Right.
it went over my head.
Sure. So you won't be able to download any new levels that people make
Okay.
at all.
Like the toy
You
box
can't
levels?
share, yeah, the toy box
Okay.
levels. You can't download any. You can't share any.
Okay.
You can't play co-op with anybody.
I've never played co-op with anybody.
No, but a lot of people were for trophies and achievements.
Oh,
And if you don't have those after today, then you will never be able to get them.
that's so terrible.
Yeah.
You would think they'd be able to at least keep that going.
Yeah, well,
Because how much does that really need monitoring?
servers, not much, but it costs money, and I mean, they
Meh.
cut the game because it wasn't making enough money for them. I know it's Disney money, right? You'd think they'd be okay, but
They have it in spades.
yeah, but if they could pinch a few pennies here and put it somewhere else, then that's what they're gonna do. So, Disney Infinity online, it's officially shut down after today. So I hope everybody
That's
had
so
fun with the
sad.
community game nights.
Honestly, out of all the figures, those ones are my favorite. And I think it's just the nostalgia of the
Sure.
games.
Yeah.
Or the nostalgia of the movies, and then seeing them in a figurine
Mhm.
form, not even necessarily playable in a game, just
Sure.
as a figurine from a movie that I like.
I mean, we would have got some really cool Beauty and the Beast ones.
So many cool, just in general.
Yeah.
If Disney thought it would be profitable for them to just come out with figurines, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know that they do in other forms, but
Sure. And that was a problem, is
Yeah.
they weren't selling as many figures as they wanted to.
sad.
It's unfortunate. They're good figures. So, rest in peace, Disney Infinity Online. I mean, obviously your game will still work if you want to play it. You just can't do anything
Yeah.
online with it. So
Which, I mean, like I said, anytime I've ever played it, I've never done anything online, so.
yeah, no, but toy box creators, that was a big thing.
Right, the people that were,
Mhm.
I don't,
And I
not
mean,
familiar with that world at all.
James Holland. I mean, like, he lives out like a million miles away from anybody, so like he's playing games online with people.
Yeah. Hey, you don't know his life. He doesn't really live that
He
far.
lives out in the country.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he's a million miles from everybody.
No, he probably feels like it sometimes. But the beauty of online connects everybody as if they're just feet away, like us right now.
Well,
It's
we
weird having a
literally are
co-host
feet away.
just right in front of me.
Right. I bet
Yeah.
our audio sounds way better.
It might. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. We're in a bigger, emptier room, though, than I'm usually recording in. So we'll see.
Hmm.
As long as you don't cough and hack into the mic all night, we'll be good.
I try and do a really good job not doing that in general, so
Yeah.
let alone on a mic
Sure.
where the sound could be exacerbated.
You're killing it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's move over to Skylanders, shall we?
Yeah, because there's nothing to talk about Disney Infinity now.
No.
It's so sad.
We never know what.
Although, when we were at Toys R Us the other day, it was a buy one, get two free
Mhm.
situation. I know they've been having that for a while. But I was at another store scoping out the Disney Infinity, looking for Skylanders, but scoping out Disney Infinity also.
Sure.
And they were still $5.99 a character.
Walmart.
And I was just like, really?
Yeah.
Was that Walmart?
Yeah.
It must have been.
They haven't changed their prices.
I was
in
like,
forever.
I could buy one and get two free. At
Yeah, but you're
Toys
also
R Us.
buying them at like $13.99, so you're saving a couple bucks that way.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean, they weren't flying off the shelf when it was buy one get three free.
Oh, really?
You know? So, like, I don't know why they don't just roll with that at this point, but here we are. They're selling store shelves.
Yeah, here we are.
Don't know how long that will last, but what are you doing?
I got onto Twitter because I don't remember what I was going to do. I picked up my phone. Oh, you know what? I picked up my phone to check eBay to see what the prices were of the Ant-Man Disney Infinity, because that's the one that Chase wanted and we couldn't find.
Yeah.
And I still have not been able to find it. So I was going to see if that was selling for like more money since
Sure.
Can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
And then I saw that I had Twitter notifications, and then so that happened.
Yeah.
My apologies.
It's okay.
Disney Infinity.
Disney Infinity Ant-Man. We're doing just a eBay heavy show here tonight.
Well,
doing live
it's my life.
eBay updates.
It's my life. I'm obsessed. I'm constantly looking at. Oh wow! I'm constantly looking at eBay stuff.
Good prices?
No. About $17.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a harder to find figure, for sure.
Yep.
That's
sad face.
Skylanders. Let's talk about Skylanders, shall we?
All right.
Skylanders, part of the podcast, is sponsored by our good friend who Val claims takes up way too much mic time, Matt Sonnenberg.
That guy.
You can find him on Twitter at SCLMatt. You can also find him on Twitter at As a Matter of Matt.
Or you could just email him at talesfromgodric's
at gmail.com.
Yes.
Which you do constantly.
Only to tell him that I'm mad at him.
Or me.
No, I tell him that he needs to be on the lookout for you.
I see. You could also find Matt over at his website, sclmatt.com. From there, he has all the links necessary to find all of the different things that he's involved with that Val is super upset about.
Because he doesn't have enough going on.
He built the website himself. Why are you so mad at Matt tonight? You know he's going to be listening to this, right?
Flashback to PAX. Whose fault is that, Matt? But it wasn't an intentional dig.
He still has nightmares about that.
He does not.
No, I'm sure he does.
He does
He's scarred.
not. I'm only can I talk about it?
Yeah, talk about it. Speak on it.
Here's why I'm frustrated.
All right.
Because you and Matt
both
constantly ask me why I think I should be a part of your Harry Potter podcast.
I've asked you once.
No, you've asked me a few times.
Okay.
Tell me why. Tell me why you want to be on an episode or the episodes or record with us.
Yeah, like if you have a specific reason.
Yeah, the specific reason is as somebody who watched all the movies before she read all the books and is now currently reading the books with you, I'm experiencing things firsthand and also with you. And then I'm knowing things about the movie that are displayed, not being able to tell you, having to stop you from asking me questions to get information. And then also having insight to when we do finish the book and then watch a movie together. And me having to sit with you and listen to you gripe about the movie.
If they made better movies.
But I'm having thoughts at the same time about how that movie impacted me because I watched the movie before I read the book.
Do you want to be on the next movie episode?
No, not anymore. I'm on a boycott. I'm not even listening to episodes anymore.
Oh, wow, really?
No, that's not true. But what I'm saying is that listening to the last movie episode where you guys, or the episode after that, where you guys gushed about having Colin on,
we had
really
Colin
tweaked
scheduled
my nerve.
For like months, right?
I don't care.
Do you want to be on the next movie episode?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
When I ask you in June?
Don't talk about it like that because it makes it sound like a really long time.
It is a really long time. Have you seen the size of this book?
I'm the one that has to try and hold it open while I'm reading it. Anyways, so Matt, when you listen to this later, that's the thing that I needed to say, but I can't eloquently say that in an email, and I probably didn't eloquently say it now. I don't care.
Blame it on the Sudafed.
It could be.
Yeah.
The point is as the person who's sitting next to you, reading the books with you week after week, I should be able to come onto the podcast, and there shouldn't be 50 questions as to why I think I should be on the podcast. I was a Harry Potter fan way before you were. I've been trying to get you to watch these movies for the last 4 years that we've been together. I've been trying to get you into this world, and you wouldn't have anything about it until somebody said, let's do a podcast about it. And you're like, interest peaked, let's do it. And now it's like this big, huge deal, and it's great that it's this big, huge deal, but I don't get to be part of it, even though I'm the one that started it. Not the podcast part, but the instigating the Harry Potter thing.
Do you resent me for that?
I'm feeling a little bit of resentment. No, not that. I'm just saying, I should get some recognition.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned you on every episode.
No, you don't, but it's okay. I don't want recognition in that way. I want the recognition in, like, Val, what do you think about Josh doing this? Not this, just, you know what I mean.
So for the third time, would you like to be on the next movie episode?
No.
Okay.
I think Colin should be, since he's the most cut out for the job. Here's the thing, is you don't have to listen to me screaming at my stereo when I'm listening to those episodes at you guys. It's just me in the car, hearing myself scream at you guys. I could have been on the podcast screaming. Anyways, let's move on. This isn't a Harry Potter podcast.
No.
This is a podcast about
news and
games.
You had some things to get off your chest podcast.
Apparently. It could be 3 hours then.
Yeah. It's a good thing. This is
we
the
should
segment
start
sponsored
over.
by Matt.
That's why. It's my disdain for Matt. It's not. I love him.
We love Matt.
I have no disdain for Matt. I do love Matt.
You just a little jealous.
A little.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot.
SELMatt.com. Skylanders.
As a matter of Matt.com.
Have you been to that website?
No!
Oh.
Why would I do that?
Because it takes you to shop.
That's right. I remember that joke.
Yeah. Wave 4 of Skylanders is rolling out to stores.
Great. Just what we need.
Well, we already got some of them.
Oh, yeah. The 2
with
the third one.
Yeah. Most of them are showing up in Toys R Us's now. You could get Grave Clobber. You could get the 2 Easter variants. Egg Bomber Airstrike and Hard Boiled Flare Wolf.
We didn't get one of those, right?
We did not get the Hard Boiled Flare Wolf.
You know what I do appreciate?
Yeah.
Is the years past, the Skylander Easter editions came like in the Easter
the egg
thing.
shape.
And here's the thing. It's a giant lie. I thought that they came in a plastic.
Right.
And it's not. It's just the shape of the plastic.
The mold of the plastic
the
egg.
mold of the plastic egg, which is very disappointing when you're looking for... Anyways, so I appreciate that it didn't do that this year.
No trickery.
No trickery.
Yeah.
It's sticking true to form.
Right.
I appreciated that.
You can also get Pinata in a single pack now.
How did Pinata come before? Didn't it
In a
come...
double pack with Crystal, with a creation crystal.
Oh, I don't remember seeing the crystal. Just you showed me
because
Pinata.
I just threw it in the box because I didn't care because I just got Pinata.
I see.
That was the important thing.
Right, obviously.
Pinata. So those 4 are starting to roll out. Toys R Us's
We're
have
missing
them.
at least one.
Yeah. Other stores, according to Matt, should be getting them within the next couple weeks or so. So be on the lookout for those guys. Also, March 12th, we're getting the Cursed Tiki Temple Adventure Pack. So that should be exciting for all you folks out there picking up Skylanders for the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I forgot you could play that on there.
Yeah.
We just talked about it.
Is
the Tiki one the one with the little short guy with the Tiki face?
No, this is a brand new thing.
Oh, this is a new thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
A new level.
But you understand my confusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is, his name is Double Trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the
Makes
very first
less
Skylanders
sense.
game. Well, because there's a Tiki and then another little Tiki.
I know that stupid character because the number of times I dusted your shelves and had conversations with the Skylanders.
Yeah, you loved them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I just hate them.
Yeah.
Because there's a
you
lot
hate
of dusting.
I do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Get it away. I hate everything you do.
Yeah.
You're so ridiculous.
So I'll be getting Skylanders in a couple
Do
hours.
you even have room for Skylanders? Oh no, you put them in bins now.
Yeah. They're right by your feet.
You know what I just realized?
What?
You haven't even played Skylanders in a month of Sundays.
I beat the game. There isn't anything
But
new
now
to
you
play.
got all these new characters. Why wouldn't you play them?
Because there's nothing new in the game to do. In
What
the
about
PlayStation
on the
4 game.
Switch?
Well, I'll have to start the game all over.
With the new characters?
Well, with any characters I want.
Are you going to do that?
Absolutely.
I don't know your life.
Yeah, I get to play as Pinata finally.
You could have played as Pinata before.
Sure, but I already beat the game on the PS4.
So, your logic is flawed.
But now I'm going to play the game on the Switch.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be
It's
fantastic.
totally different.
I'm going to scan the characters in. I won't have to keep the characters with me. It's just a digital library of the characters.
That's cool because, like on the DS.
Yeah.
That's cool because...
Well, no, not even on the DS, because DS you still had to have like a little portal.
Yeah, but you scanned them in and then they stayed in, then you could just get rid of them.
Yeah, but this one holds over 300 Skylanders.
Okay, so that one only held like 250 or something. True. It held a lot.
True, but you still had to have a portal.
Calm down. Yeah, but then once you scanned them in, you didn't have to scan them again.
That's true.
Okay, so it was the same, except for the fact that there was a portal. And that was on the old 3DS. It wasn't even on the new 3DS, which I don't even have one of those. It's pointless to get one now because I'm going to have a Switch. But I still want one.
You sound disgruntled about the Switch.
I'm probably still going to get one. I'm going to get that Purple Galaxy one that I saw.
You can't find them in stores anymore.
That's not true. Is that true?
Yeah, they're not putting out new 3DSs anymore.
I saved in my Amazon wish list. Because I want one of the new ones. I like to hold them. I like the clamshell.
You can have mine.
You won't give that up.
What am I going to do with it? I have a Switch. In a couple hours. So do you.
I know. There's something nostalgic.
You just don't want to give up on it.
I don't. It's my heart.
It's okay. You'll have a new heart soon. A new, better heart.
I don't want a new, better heart. I mean, I do, but
Stronger,
I also want the
healthier
old heart. I want both hearts.
What are you, a Time Lord?
Yes. I can't believe you just dropped that. Like, you actually know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about! You don't even know what you're saying right now!
You know how hard it was to pull Time Lord out?
Yeah, you're like trying to remember what it was called.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Nailed it, though.
You did. That was
you
pretty
were
impressive.
Yeah, you
That was pretty impressive. However, still, you don't know what you're talking about. I almost said the F word. We need to move on.
That's a bad word on this podcast.
Yeah, the F word is fudge. Or Frank. Or Flopsy.
Flopsy.
I like that. Okay.
That's all for Skylanders.
Wave 4 is coming. The rest of Wave 4 is coming out.
Yeah.
Have we heard whether or not they're... I know you said they're not doing another game, but like...
This year.
Are they doing another game in 2 years? Ultimately, I think that should have been their plan from the beginning, is every 2 or 3 years come out with a new game. And then have more characters that flooded. Yeah. Maybe every 2 years. But that would keep people engaged, because a new game every year was, especially with all the starter packs and all the... It just...
Well, the problem wasn't the games. The problem was how many new characters there were in each game. Like, people got sick of buying 30, 40 characters for each game.
Right.
But if you put out the same amount of games, but limit how many characters there are...
I guess, yeah.
You know, people don't feel as obligated.
Do you think they're going to come back?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Matt probably knows better.
I don't know. It will be hard for them to come back with a new game, but we'll see.
Maybe they'll come back with a new, it'll be like...
I mean, if the Netflix series continues to do well
Is it doing well still?
They got signed on for a 3rd season.
Cool. It's pretty good.
They're in production of the 2nd season right now.
It's actually fairly interesting.
Yeah.
Just because when I'm playing Skylanders, like, my favorite thing is the dialogue that's happening.
Right.
So to actually see, like, it in a show, cartoon, whatever, is cool. I like it.
And they have a mobile game in development right now, so depending on how
everybody
those things
should have mobile games. Like, I like Pokemon a lot, and I love Tsum Tsum always.
Sure.
But like, and Mario Run is fun, but like after you get 99 coins, you can't, or 99 whatever those things, tickets. Like, unless you're actually wasting them, then you're just like, what's the point of going in and getting more tickets every day?
Right.
So I start to get, but like, if I had like a Skylanders on my phone or Animal Crossing on my phone, like, my world would be complete.
Well, you will have Animal Crossing soon.
No, not soon enough. Also, I'm gonna believe it when I see it.
Okay.
So.
All right. By the summer, you'll have it.
Don't talk dirty to me like that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Want to talk about Lego Dimensions?
Specifically what? Oh, do you want to tell the fine people at home what Lego stuff you've been buying recently? You fiend.
Lego Dimensions, part of the podcast, is sponsored by our friend Christopher Long from Long's Toys.
Ah, I know who that is.
You can find him on Twitter at CLong83. You can find him on YouTube, youtube.com/user/longstoys. He also has a podcast that I'm supposed to plug, and silly me, I forgot to copy it into the show notes, so I'm going to pull that up in real time, because that's what we do here, right?
Right.
Let's see. Christopher Long's new podcast is called Geek Each Week. They talk about all kinds of fun, geeky stuff. They have a few episodes in already. You can find it on iTunes and Stitcher and everywhere else. You can find them on Facebook, and on Twitter is @GeekEachWeek. So go over there, check out Christopher Long's new podcast, and tell him we sent you. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Lego, what do you want to talk about with Lego?
What I just said.
Tell the people.
You tell the people.
Well, I'm buying Lego sets for the first time in my life.
Yep.
And it's horrible.
Yep.
Lego Batman got me.
Yeah.
It roped me in.
I feel like you probably were roped in before that, but you were holding back.
Maybe. Nah. I really never really saw any Lego sets that I was just like, I want to have that.
Really? That Millennium Falcon didn't get you?
No.
Falcon? That Falcon didn't get you? Man, it got me.
Maybe the Disney Castle.
Oh, heck yeah. Do you know how much I regret not buying that and the Tsum Tsum Advent Calendar when we were at the Disney employee store with Brett that night? Regret. Huge regret. Huge. Bigly regret.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. What I'm saying is I had an opportunity and I didn't take it. And I know that it takes a long time and it takes multiple people in some cases, but I really feel like I could have nailed it.
You could have.
Also, I really want to take all my Disney figure minifigs and then play them in the castle because it would be my own little
castle.
But you know,
Disney castle.
It'd be so fun. Anyway,
I bought some Lego sets.
I really should have bought that. I wonder if I could get it anywhere.
eBay.
I know. I was just going to check, but I know it's going to be expensive. It's so expensive. Sure. I should ask Brett to be on the lookout.
Yeah. Brett, if you're listening.
He will be.
Yeah.
I miss him. I miss him lots.
So there's rumors going around.
I talked about him tonight, too. What?
About Lego Dimensions.
About what?
Few different...
I heard something about this last week from you.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
You.
No.
Literally, I was talking to you.
No. It was on a podcast.
No. This news just broke a couple days ago.
Okay, then what is it?
It's not news. It's not breaking news. Nothing's official.
Yeah.
A few different sources Jason's been in talks with are saying that WB is pulling the plug on Lego Dimensions. After they release...
That's not what I thought I heard.
Everything that they've already currently announced, so the final waves, plus apparently there's still talks of releasing Lord Voltron, the bad guy in Lego Dimensions. Voltron, right?
I don't know.
Voltron.
Why are they... What?
Anyway, there's talks of releasing him as a figure, a minifigure, and then that being the last of it.
WB.
Lego Dimensions.
Are they mad because they're not getting that Bugs Bunny money?
Don't know. Nothing's confirmed at this point. Obviously, we haven't heard anything official. They're not going to say anything officially.
What else is coming out with WB?
What do you mean?
What else does Lego have? What else still has to come
out? Teen Titans Go, Powerpuff Girls, Beetlejuice. So
I didn't know that
they're going to release all of that. Apparently.
Animaniacs?
No.
They should make one.
No. They should.
Wouldn't that be the funnest Lego Dimensions logo?
It'd be fantastic.
Okay.
So everything that they've already announced, they're still planning on releasing. But then after that, there's probably not going to be a Lego Dimensions 2, allegedly.
Really?
Yeah.
That was their big fish. WB?
Well, I mean, they have tons of other games going on.
Huh?
What?
You said they're not going to release a Lego Dimensions 2.
Right. They have tons of other games releasing, just not Lego Dimensions. They're going to pull the plug on Lego Dimensions.
Right, I heard you and Jason talking about that.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys talk about that a couple weeks ago on a podcast?
No.
I made that up?
Yeah, I think so.
I swear I heard somebody say... Was it me? Was it me that you were talking to?
Yes!
It said that Lego Dimensions may be no more.
Right, because Jason was texting me about it.
Just because of WB?
Well, they own Lego Dimensions.
I didn't get that. That wasn't...
WB.
You should need to lead with that.
I don't know what you're confused by.
I didn't know. So what other games are coming? What do you mean? Other Lego games?
No. Just WB has a game publishing.
Oh, that's silly. They don't... This is amazing. The
Lego Dimensions.
Lego Dimensions game.
It's a fun game.
But
if they're not making money with it,
specifically, like I haven't really played a lot. Like I played a little bit,
sure.
But I like watching you play because I am a huge fan of the Lego games as they are.
Right.
But to see the Lego games essentially interacting with other things that I love is so fun.
Yeah.
It's engaging and it's, so that's disappointing.
If it's the end of Lego Dimensions, they'll probably continue to make Lego games. TT Games will probably continue to make Lego games.
They make way too much money off of that. People love it.
Yeah, but I mean, if they can't sell figures, then it doesn't make financially sense.
How sad is that? It didn't even last that long.
2 years.
Terrible.
Yeah, not even 2 years yet. So again, nothing's official. Those are just word on the street type of
word on the
rumors.
Street tends to come to real. You know what they say about tabloids? 70% of that information is true.
Definitely, Madonna got abducted by aliens at one point.
I'm sure.
So no reason to panic yet. It's a little disconcerting that they're not talking more about Lego Dimensions' future. So the writing might already kind of be on the wall.
How sad.
But like,
and maybe am I crazy? Like I feel like Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions, maybe Skylanders. There's so much, mostly Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions. There's so much room for possibilities and growth,
right?
Because a lot of especially with the Lego Dimensions franchises, they're pumping out things that are reminiscent of people's childhoods, and that nostalgia has been so needed. Mm-hmm. And it's so necessary. Yeah. And like we're getting to that age, we're so old.
We are old.
Where these things are becoming classics. Like you remember when you were a kid and people would talk about classic rock and then get mad that it was called classic rock because it just happened that last decade or whatever.
Right, yeah.
That's what's happening to us.
Yeah.
And these movies making a comeback in a different formation that's more modern is so entertaining, and it's bringing back that nostalgia, and we're able to teach our children about these awesome movies or shows that were out when we were kids that were not YouTube and not, you know what I mean?
Right.
They were not the way that our kids are growing up now with so much information at their hands.
Yeah.
It was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Pure?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Sure.
I don't know. And I'm not a pure person, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It just I feel let down a little bit. This is very disconcerting. I'm very affected, and I'm kind of upset.
Right.
We should talk about something else.
Nothing's official. They haven't said anything.
Close enough.
We won't know anything for a while.
Close enough.
But the fact that there's rumors circulating already, that sources are saying that it's a likely possibility, it's tough.
I'm trying not to get all teary-eyed.
Enjoy whatever they continue to put out. Wholesome, sure.
Maybe that's what I was looking for.
I mean, the Goonies are coming out in a couple months. So, we'll see. We will keep you posted as we know things. But
I understand that this is how life works.
Yeah.
And like as we get older, like our kids are going to be like SpongeBob SquarePants was pivotal to my childhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's getting to that point where the cartoons that we craved when we were kids or the movies that we craved when we were kids are no longer what is available to them.
I think there's also an aspect of like when you and I were kids, we were limited on how many cartoons there were to be attached to and to fall in love with. Whereas now, there's things coming at
Saturday
kids.
Morning cartoons.
Yeah, but I mean, there's media coming at kids from every direction these days.
I know, which is what is so upsetting because this.
But that's what I'm saying.
This is harking back to a time where that wasn't an advantage.
Right.
So to be able to expose our children to that, like Ghostbusters being scary movie, and you know what I mean, is so it feels so good to make them part, like scenes in Goonies, like the whole Goonies movie, like it just feels good to be able to expose them to that because they are inundated with so much more than we were.
It feels good to us though, like to our kids though. like, I wonder if nostalgia will still be the same when they're our age as it is for us. Like, we look back and we have, like, our favorite cartoons.
Yeah, but I think, like, when I was
But, like,
a
they're
kid...
going to think back at, like, YouTube stars that they watched for, like, a week and then got bored with and be like, oh, yeah, that was a fun time when I watched.
You think that? I don't know, because, like, I remember my dad playing music from when he was a kid that he was obsessed with, and how impactful that... I mean, I still have cassette tapes that belong to him.
But you can go and go listen to whatever you want on YouTube if you didn't like that music. Like, you were listening to it because that was what you had available to listen to. Or whatever tapes you were given, or you could collect, or whatever. Now, each one of our kids has a device, if not multiple, that they could easily go onto YouTube or Spotify or anything and just pull up anything that they want to watch, listen to, or anything. So I don't think kids these days have quite the rate of attachment that we had when we were kids. Because now it's a turn and burn culture now. You know, what's hot and exciting one week for them, they're on to something else by the next. I mean, they have endless movies at their fingertips.
No, and I'm not disagreeing.
We had to go...
I'm not disagreeing. I think what I'm saying is, like, not just the nostalgia for me, but the memories that I'm creating with my kid while I'm exposing them to things that I enjoyed as a child.
Right.
Are that's what I'm talking about, those moments of connection.
Sure. But it's good for us. But they're...
But I'm saying when they get older, those will be memories that they, you know...
Maybe. Like, but they have so much going on media-wise, you know, pop culture-wise. What are they going to hold on to?
No more 10 a.m. Cookie Crisp and Price is Right. That was my childhood.
10 a.m., man. Price is
Price is right. A bowl of Cookie Crisp on the floor of my grandma's house.
God, what a good time to be alive. 10 a.m.s, man. That was...
I can't watch it with Drew Carey. It's not the same. And now he has celebrities
weird,
on every week, and I'm just like...
he has celebrities on Price is Right
There's
now?
some kind of... I saw it the other day. Some kind of, like, celebrities coming on...
I don't like that
episodes during like a charity week or whatever.
Oh, that's weird.
And it just didn't feel the same.
Do they have all the same games though?
I don't know. I didn't watch long enough. I couldn't stomach it. It wasn't the same.
Plinko?
That was my favorite.
It's the best.
And the shopping one, the grocery shopping one, because I always guessed within a couple of cents.
Of course,
I was like, I know exactly where to find that in the grocery store too.
Yeah, I was always concerned about the prices though. I always felt like
they increased them.
Yeah,
but it was like, California, so everything would.
I was like looking at some of the prices, and be like, "Where are you shopping?"
California.
Yeah, I know, but like,
spendy.
Yeah,
just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, like what I mentioned.
Price is Right, man.
I know.
Whew.
Talk about old. I mean, it's still on, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
Our kids are.
If you don't know Bob Barker and spay or neuter your pets, then get out of here. Lego Dimensions. Keep you posted, folks. Until then, enjoy what you have. Cherish it. Hold on to it. Share it with your kids. All right, Val?
You're such a dork. Okay, so really quick, you got into the Lego Batman bug.
Yeah.
What'd you buy?
The Batmobile.
Yeah.
AKA the Speedwagon.
Right.
The Joker Mobile.
Right.
AKA the Joker Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And the Scuttler.
Mm-hmm. That's the coolest one.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
To be real, all of our kids are like, want to play with them bad.
Right.
You let Kylie play with them. Lexi was like wanting to play with them. And I told her no, she could play with my Tsum Tsums. And then I moved them on the table and she just watched me.
She didn't even ask.
Well, because they're your toys. She doesn't want to risk it.
Them.
You should. I don't know why the crackle has not been released.
Because everybody will yell at me.
You know what?
The internet will yell at me if I see people
There's certain things that I feel like you have to crackle. Your Lego Dimension portal things, that needs to happen. Like, you need to crackle those.
Like yesterday.
And I would say, you know, if somebody gives you a loose box of Lego, no, you don't crackle that.
No.
It's a loose box and you're building cool stuff and then you tear it down and you build more cool stuff.
Right.
But when you get like a set that potentially kids are going to be touching,
you keep it together.
You crackle that.
Yeah.
I'll get the piece of resistance for you.
The top.
When you're done crackling.
Let's talk about Amiibo.
I only want Animal Crossing amiibo. I only have 2.
You're the only person that's ever said that.
I know. Considering they show up in Goodwills now for like $2.99, I know.
Well. Amiibo part of the podcast is sponsored by
Michael O'Driscoll.
who you can find on
I'm
Twitter
getting better. I listen every single week. You'd think I'd have it down.
Amiibo_museum.
Right.
Right.
Who's getting married?
Michael O'Driscoll.
Yeah.
To his fiancée.
The singer.
Anya.
I forgot her name.
Yeah. She has an album
I
out.
just know she's the singer.
And The Light Comes In is what it's called. It's on iTunes. If
Cool.
you want to check it out first, go on Spotify. Listen to it. Enjoy it. If you do enjoy it,
Buy it.
throw a couple bucks on iTunes.
A couple bones.
Yeah. It goes a long way towards their impending wedding.
Well, yeah. And, like livelihood.
Life. Pay for people's careers.
I'm sure his future wife appreciates having a job.
I'm sure she does.
There you go.
Yep. Michael O'Driscoll.
Even if you don't go on Spotify first, just go buy it.
Yeah. Be an awesome community member.
You probably spent less money on stupider stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're wasting money not buying it. Or you're losing money not buying it, as that Jason says.
That's right.
You're losing money not buying it.
So Amiibo.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of new Amiibo coming out in...
Do we? Oh, in a couple
1
hours.
hour and 59 minutes.
Stop looking at the clock like that. It's disturbing.
1 hour and 58 minutes. The new Breath of the Wild Zelda Amiibo. They look pretty cool, don't you think?
Yeah.
So I'm excited for those.
Do you think they'll come out with more Animal Crossing Amiibo?
No.
That's disappointing.
They didn't sell.
Will my Amiibo cards work on my Switch?
If they come out with something that has Amiibo
dumb.
card functionality, yeah.
So I can't use the little thing for my DS, like for...
Well, you can't
on my
play
Switch?
Animal Crossing on your Switch.
I keep forgetting that's not a thing! You're such a dream killer! I also just almost cursed so bad. That was almost a litany of curses.
I'm not a dream killer. I'm just
You're
telling
such
you.
a dream killer.
I'm sorry.
I just got let down so bad.
I didn't do it.
I know, but in my head it's already there.
But you
It's
can
happening and it's real.
You can still play it on your 3DS.
I know.
It's not like you've ever used the cards anyway.
I have. Not the Japanese ones.
How many cards have you used? We have binders full. How many have you actually used?
Sometimes I don't want to take them out of the binders
How many have you
either.
used?
I've used like 6.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter. I don't like to spend my money in the game because I feel really good about being wealthy in games. And so I like to pay off my loans. And then I'm a responsible adult in virtual reality.
As long as you're a responsible adult in one of the realities.
I feel really good about the fact that I've been able to expand my house as much. I don't even buy furniture anymore. If I find furniture, I immediately sell it for money. Like that's
you're
all
living
I
out
do.
your real world
in
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
You're sick.
My whole life. So if I have somebody come to my campground, I'm not going to buy anything from them. Chances are pretty good there's nothing in there that I want. It's happened. I've already looked into it. And then when we're talking about the Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, same thing happened. The same thing happened. The same thing. Unless somebody was giving me something for free, I did not even care.
That's rough. So what are you saying? That's
why I haven't played with the cards, because I don't like to spend money.
So why were you upset that you can't use the cards on the Switch yet?
I don't know.
Because you just want the option. You want to know that you can.
I think after watching you play such in-depth games on the PS4, I'm a little jelly about the fact that my Animal Crossing can't be more in-depth.
Just wait till the Switch version.
Like that, I can't manipulate it more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm only allowed to do things within these parameters. And I want to be able to Breath of the Wild it.
Oh, you're going to Breath of the Wild it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you're going to Breath of the Wild it. I was listening to one guy talk.
I need to be a dev, but not the person that actually does any of the work, just has the ideas. But only about 2 games.
Sure.
Animal Crossing and
Nintendo, if you're listening.
I'm worthy.
Val could drop some knowledge on
I got you.
Animal Crossing.
I'll help you. You know what? It's big in other countries, okay? People don't buy stuffed animals of Isabel, like, all day.
Yeah.
For nothing.
They're just waiting. They're waiting to drop the Animal Crossing bomb.
What's wrong with America? We're so broken. Can't even get behind Animal Crossing as much as Japan.
It's still selling on the 3DS,
but not in the capacity that I needed to be.
I guarantee.
I needed to be so open. I needed to be like the game that you were playing the other day. What was that on the PS4?
Resident Evil 7.
No, I don't want it to be like that at all. That would be terrifying. I'm talking about the other game that you started to play the other day.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, like it was just a world and I could go wherever I wanted and it was, whatever I wanted. And I want to be able to build whatever I want. I want it to be Minecraft, but Animal Crossing.
Guess what?
What?
You're about to play Zelda.
I know, but it's not going to be the same for me. I'm connected to those characters. There's something about the chintziness of them.
Okay, you can't have both, though.
I can't have the chintzy cartoon characters and an expanded game?
I mean, you can have an expanded game, but you're not going to get, like, gigantic world to explore.
But why not?
Maybe you will on the Switch. Maybe it's going to be Animal Crossing World.
Oh, my God.
And you're going to be able to travel.
My heart just started palpitating so bad.
Maybe you'll get to play as Gulliver.
I don't... Well, that'd be cool, too.
The drunk seagull that washes up on shore.
I know who he is. Oh, he should have been a character, but laying down on the sand. With his butt in the air like you find him. Instead of standing.
An amiibo?
Yeah, what'd I say?
A character.
I meant that.
Yeah.
An amiibo character.
I was like, he is a character.
I went like this with my fingers and I just
That's
assumed
how I
got
knew
it.
which
This is a video podcast,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not.
Dang it.
Yeah, sorry. So Breath of the Wild amiibo, they're getting released. We also got news on Shovel Knight amiibo functionality.
Oh! Like they're opening it up or something?
Well, so the Shovel Knight amiibo already works in the
Yeah.
Shovel Knight game.
Yeah.
They're adding more functionality to that in the Switch version of Shovel Knight.
Cool.
You'll be able to come across a fairy. You'll be able to scan in the Shovel Knight amiibo, and then you'll get a little miniature version of Shovel Knight to follow you along called the Fairy of Chivalry, who acts as like your little aide.
So it's like Zelda.
A little bit. Yeah. And that will be unlocked.
Like when you have Link and you have the little butterfly, or the little...
Yeah, except I think this
What's
guy...
that thing's name again? Navi.
The fairy.
That's right, because she says Navi.
And, hey,
listen.
listen.
Makes me so mad because right now she's currently telling me that I need to go get the princess,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't get out of the forsaken fish. I can't get to the point where I need to get the princess out of the fish. I can't do it. So every time I turn the volume
Ocarina
off.
of Time is what she's talking about.
I turn the volume off.
Yeah.
I feel...
Well, okay, to be fair, nobody likes listening to Navi. She's annoying to
I don't
everybody.
mind listening to her, but I'm currently in a situation where I've only heard from her because I can't get out of the fish with the princess. So all she does is nag in my ear, and it makes me never want to touch it again. I don't want to do anything with the game. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look up cheats. I don't want to find out how to get out because I'm so annoyed with her. I turned her off.
Well, she's not going to be in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's sad.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
She should be. Isn't she an integral
In that one game.
Know. Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's not in all the games?
No.
Oh, that's silly.
Well,
I mean, I haven't even got past this game. What do I know?
There's other fairies, but I mean, like...
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a new Shovel Knight functionality.
Gotcha. Sorry. I'm really bad at this.
It's okay. You're having fun. Also, possible leaks of some new 30th anniversary Zelda amiibo.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
I know, I'm sorry. According to the game data of Breath of the Wild.
More Zelda amiibo?
Yeah.
Because we don't already have
anniversary.
at least... we have 4 right now. We have the 8-bit. Cartoon Link.
Mm-hmm.
Regular Link.
Mm-hmm.
What am I thinking?
So, okay, just from the Smash line,
yeah,
we had Link, Toon Link, Zelda, Sheik, and Ganondorf.
I wasn't counting those 3. I was just counting all the
links. Okay,
yeah.
So Link,
3 links.
Toon Link, 8-bit Link,
right.
Ocarina of Time Link,
right.
Wind Waker Link.
That's coming out.
No, that's already out. And then we have 2 more links in Breath of the Wild.
And then we have 30th anniversary.
Well, some of those were part of the 30th anniversary. But now possibly 3 more, which would be Twilight Princess. Oh, we have Wolf Link.
Oh, right,
already.
right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So then possibly another Twilight Princess Link.
A little obsessed, aren't you, Nintendo?
Majora's Mask Link. and Skyward Sword
You know,
Link.
Animal Crossing makes you a lot of money. I feel like you should have a couple versions more than just a couple Isabelle in 2 different outfits. Like, come on.
And they put out, 12 or 14 Animal Crossing amiibo?
I only have 2. I mean, you have them all. I have 2.
Do you want them all?
I do. I told you I want them all, and I'm going to put them on my bedside table so they're when I wake up. I've told you that. That isn't new. I only have 2.
But you're telling the audience. Our conversations
I
off
would
the
like
mic.
all 12, please. What are they going to do? Jiminy Christmas.
So, that's a possibility. That'll be exciting if they put that out for all the Zelda fans out there, because...
Oh, because they can have more.
representations of all
link
their
it up.
favorite Zelda games.
They could just have a whole shelf of Link.
Mm-hmm. You could have a whole shelf of Animal Crossing.
I will.
Yeah.
I just got...
So
you know what I just started thinking about? You know how Yoshi comes in the big Yosh?
Mm-hmm.
I started thinking about what could we do with Animal Crossing in the soft Yosh? Or in the soft, like the same
yarn
time.
style?
Not necessarily the yarn style, but...
I mean, we already
My
have
brain is going.
figures and cards of Animal Crossing.
I know.
What else could we possibly do?
Plush amiibo.
Do you think those would sell?
I would buy them.
So, yes, Nintendo, if you're listening, you have one buyer.
People in Japan would go nuts over that.
It's true. Just like the Monster Hunter amiibo that we'll never get.
You know what? I think I'm just going to move to Japan.
Okay.
I will get my fix of all the Animal Crossing.
Probably more than you can handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start siphoning money to sell side
Mm.
and just say, send me what you got.
Sure.
Just anything you got.
IRS might look at that as like an offshore account at some point.
No. We do it through PayPal. It's a friend-to-friend transaction. It's completely legitimate for goods and services. Mostly goods. And the service of going to get those goods.
And sending them your way.
And sending them my way. Oh, the shipping costs alone would be insane. Maybe this won't work, Cellside.
That's all for Amiibo.
I miss him, too. Pictures of Crab
I miss those crabs.
walking down the street.
Crab.
He's a big, busy guy. Everybody's so busy. Life happens. Business.
A few little tidbits here. Our friends over at Lightseekers, their parent company, PlayFusion. There is a company called Nexon over in Japan that is now investing in PlayFusion. They're trying to expand their business out of Japan more west, and they're investing in a lot of game companies. So
I could give them a few.
It's
Lego
nice.
Dimensions, Disney Infinity.
They're more invested in like up and coming games, not ones that are
Bring them back.
on the decline.
Back and better.
Yeah. Well.
What?
Sure. Anyway,
Sorry.
I mean, that could only be good news
That's
for Lightseekers
good
to
for
have
them.
more backing, more
yeah,
financial
you know
support.
what? Who doesn't like a VC? Like, it's so
Yeah.
great to get more money.
Sure.
When you got investors coming in and you're trying to develop something,
Mm.
it does not hurt. Hint, I wouldn't mind some investors.
Right. For all your ideas.
I mean, they're mostly centered around Animal Crossing, but I feel like we could get this off the ground.
You should start a Kickstarter.
I'm going to.
See how fast Nintendo shuts that down.
Oh,
We'll see.
I don't have to name them.
No. Also, I am currently working on scheduling an interview with the makers of SwapBots.
You're not supposed to tell people that. It's supposed to be a surprise when you have an interview.
What I'm saying is they just
Oh.
launched their Kickstarter yesterday, officially.
Oh,
So, we're going to try to get
I'm
them
not
on the
familiar.
show.
Can you please tell me?
SwapBots?
Yeah.
Nah, nobody is. I want to have them. I want
Them
the
to
full
go to
explanation.
Well, but also, let's start directing people to their Kickstarter so we can maybe...
Go over to
it gives them
Kickstarter.com.
activity.
Check out SwapBots.
SwapBots.
SwapBots. SWAPBOTS.
Do you know their Kickstarter address?
I can look it up real quick here.
I mean, I don't know. Just post it in your links or whatever. All
Sure.
the stuff that you do. SwapBots.
Let's see. SwapBots, all one word.
I might have to watch this later.
And there it is. So they're
Is it geared for little kids?
kids in general.
Cool.
Yeah, it's augmented reality with these toys on your
No,
pad.
you said you guys were going to talk about it on your thing.
Yeah, but look it. You can see the little video right now.
Cool.
Scans it in, and then boom. Now you have a character.
That's cool.
And the best part about them, they swap.
Hence the name. And they did a really good job with that marketing.
Yeah. So, anyway, their Kickstarter just launched. Like I said, we are efforting to get them on the podcast officially, so we could talk to them. We could learn all about the game from the people making the game.
And they just launched yesterday, you said?
Just launched yesterday.
Oh, they're making good progress.
Yeah. So, good start. They are at GDC right now, which is big.
Game Developers Conference. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Start talking to other people in
that
the
is
industry.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, hopefully soon we'll be able to get them on the show.
Cool.
But just wanted to throw that out there in case you wanted to look into them early. Their Kickstarter is now live and ready to go. So check them out.
Right on. And I love new stuff like that. People are so inventive.
Yeah.
I know I say I hate people a lot. I do love them sometimes, but they are smart.
Yeah.
I need to be more crafty.
You're working on it.
I'm never going to get there.
Let's do the community question of the week, shall we?
I didn't answer it.
I'm
the worst.
The community question this week is going to be sponsored by our good friend who's running the floor at Emerald City Comic Con.
Oh, who?
Evan Parker, a.k.a. the Lone Goldfish.
Running the floor. Lone Goldfish. I met him in real life.
Yeah, he gave you a pin.
Yeah. Oh, then that makes sense that he would be... Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I am very thankful for my giraffe.
Yes.
He lives in Seattle, so it makes sense that he would be running. So what does he do? He's running the floor for you guys? Like,
no, just
corresponding?
Running around. Just having fun.
I thought you were talking about he's like big bossing over there.
I mean, he might be big bossing.
He might be.
Yeah.
He's pretty big bossy.
We don't know.
That's awesome. Good for him.
He's just having fun.
Lucky guy.
Yeah.
We have yet to go there. Whatever.
It's a big deal. Big deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's a busy time of year for us.
There's a lot going on anyways.
Baseball just started. Softball just started.
Doesn't matter. Everything's... it's going down the crapper.
Anyway.
We don't have time.
Lone Goldfish. You can find him on Twitch.
Good for him.
Twitch.tv/Lone Goldfish. Go there,
I got confused for a second. I thought you were going to say Twitter, and you kept saying Twitch, and I'm like, you're messing it up. That's not the right thing.
No, that's totally
right. But I
right
forgot
there.
he does have a channel.
Yeah.
I forgot. I mean, everybody has a channel, but I mean, like,
does something.
He does stuff.
Mm-hmm. The community
Good
question
guy
this
too.
week.
Gave me a giraffe.
Fantastic.
I was looking for.
Very
I've
pleasant.
been looking for it for a few years.
Nice to hang out with.
Yeah. Super knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Smarty pants.
Community question this week, because Val can't stop thinking about it. What are you most excited for about the Nintendo Switch?
Who's Val? It's
and
you.
Why?
It was you. For the last 2 weeks, you've been asking me if I'm excited, and I told you I'm a believe it when I see it kind of person. I'm not that excited until it actually happens. When it walks in the door, I'll be stoked.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just moderately excited.
So that's our community question.
Also, Animal Crossing.
We have to
you want me to read them?
Reward a response of the week.
Oh, we have to give somebody a prize?
Yes.
We have so many prizes.
You know what we're giving away this week?
What? Is it
mystery
an Animal
box.
Crossing? Ooh, I like the mystery boxes because I like to put the stuff in them.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So
I'll be packing it.
Yes.
Where's the top?
Start at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Trust me.
Okay. Am I reading everybody's names?
Yes.
I forget how you guys do this. So you already read the question.
Yep.
I didn't answer it. William Thorndike. Am I reading their Twitter handle or their name?
Whatever you want. Either way. Jason does both sometimes. Sometimes he does neither.
Oh, William, you're funny. At RedEyes070 said, I need to increase my debt by $300.
Sure.
That's what William's excited for.
Yeah.
Ofec W at Ofec_WS said the fact that I can take it anywhere I want because it's so annoying that I have to play Mario Kart 8 only in my bedroom. I get that. Tori Roz at Tori Roz said road tripping with my favorite big screen games and bringing the dock for the hotel TV. That seems to be a big appeal for people, which that's cool. It's going to be like Apple TV but portable.
Sure.
Doodles and Toys at Doodles and Toys said, surprisingly, I can't wait for ARMS. That game will be awesome with potentially awesome amiibo. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. ARMS.
Hopefully.
Is that the one where the arms punch out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jennifer N. Birch at Artistic Doodle says HD Rumble. The potential to make games for blind gamers and those with sensory processing issues is real and doable. I love that inclusivity. Jeff Grimes at Jeff Grimes 23 says Zelda. Oh, that's in shouty capitals. That was me shouty capitals without having a cough. According to early reviews, this game might be kind of okay. Keeping my fingers crossed. Development seemed rushed. Oh, keep positive with that screamy shouty capital Zelda. Gabriel Restrepo at Gabe Ress, I like that, says, the fact that I can play all of this on the go and with friends, that is super exciting. Sam Spencer at Amiibo Nerd 1, the new Mario Kart looks really cool. M. Smith at M. Taser, I'm separating that like it's 2 words, but it might not be. It is my first console, and I'm getting it at launch. I own all of the Nintendo consoles. It's all about playing Zelda anywhere. Man, everybody's into that. Guadalupe Ibarra at Chow Hedgehog says Sonic winky face. Winky emoticon. Ooh. Sonic is coming to the Switch. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
oh, okay. See, Guadalupe, you have to wait just like I do. Animal Crossing, Sonic.
Yeah, but at least they've announced Sonic.
They have? Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Justin Boswell at JBoz92. I like to say your name. I'm excited to see the new technology that at Nintendo America brings to the table.
JBoz sounds like
JBoz.
Like a name from like a boy band.
I like
in
it.
Like the 90s.
But I mean, I like how Justin took the name Justin Boswell and turned it into J.
Like
but like his Boswell is BOS and then his Twitter is BOZ. I just like it. It's cute. Cool, I like it. Good. I like the way you did that. I'm super clever. I'm Valerie Striplin. How boring is that? So clever.
Yeah, but you are the only
Brady James at OMG, it's Brady J. That is so great. You guys have the best Twitter handles. I'm excited to immerse myself in the different worlds the Switch can unlock, and I'm excited to take my games on trips. Everybody's so excited for that. Brian at Billy DJ Dog. I love Billy DJ Dog. I love that. I love it when Brian responds to me because it's always so cute. The hacker's turning it into an Android tablet. You know what? I actually did ask Josh if it was a Kindle. Yeah. Because that's what it looks like. Uriel Espinoza B at Uriel Espinoza B, just like me. The portability of the future virtual console and playing some of the best games ever made anywhere or on TV and Pokemon HD. What?
Hopefully. That's rumors.
Really?
Rumors.
Cool. Yeah. I thought I missed one. Victor Zamora at Grizzly Knox. Ooh, I want to know what that name means. That it will be my daughter's first console to share my love of Nintendo with her and create memories we can share together. Aww, I had to. That was so sweet. That's cute. You know what? I remember when my brothers got their first Nintendo. My parents didn't share anything. They didn't care. AJ2Lip at AJ2Lip. It's limitless potential. I don't think I know about the limitless potential, but I think that I'm excited for it.
I think it's just like what game developers can do with like the touchscreen and the Joy-Cons and like all the different ways that you could play it. Like it adds so many different aspects of how you build a game.
Sure. Oh, I guess.
That you can't just get with a traditional controller.
That makes sense. Yeah. Lightning Star, which I just have to say, is that a My Little Pony with a Yosh on it? What is that? I love it. Lightning Star SC. My daughter would love your little picture. I'd have to say that the game library is the source of most of my excitement for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know if I agree with that. Because, as I've said a few times tonight, there's 2 games that haven't been talked about. I'm excited for some games, but I wouldn't say that the game library is like my biggest piece of excitement.
Not yet.
I think the potential game library.
There we go.
Bretman79 at Bretman79, my favorite. Finally, he said that in shouty capitals, being able to play a console-level Zelda game on my business trips, it'll make flights go by so much quicker.
Yeah, and business trips to Hawaii.
And Brett is like the biggest Nintendo fan of life. Mario is his bae. Don't tell his partner, but like seriously, he loves Mario and Nintendo, and this. I feel like this console was made for him. Yeah. And so I'm so excited that he's going to be so excited.
He's been in line for 2.5 hours now.
Oh, he's waiting in line?
For no reason. He has everything pre-ordered. He just wanted to hang out with the nerds,
he said. It's the excitement, yeah. Oh, he's so cute. I'm going to text him right now. Let me finish this. I'm going to finish.
Okay.
Malik Emery's I love Malik. Rose F. Death. I took vacation next week for
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry, I was doing Bring Your Own. I took vacation next week for Breath of the Wild. Then there is 1-2 Switch with the kids and Sniper Clips with the wife. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at you guys with your families in this. I love it. Alex Correjo at Atari Alex, who I only know as Atari Alex. I'm pretty sure we were in Toys R Us talking about Atari Alex, as if he only has that name. Says, literally everything. This needs no explanation. It's true. Shopkins Inquirer. Oh, at Shopkins Inc. The one with the Tsum Tsums. Look, I've got to pander to your lovely co-host so I can win. Oh, you got me! Oh, my goodness. Do I get to pick?
You have to pick.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
That's the rules.
That's not nice.
That's part of the rules.
Oh.
The one that reads it
It's not fair because I personally
you can't pick
know some
Shopkins
people.
Inquirer.
Well, yeah, because then we'd have to disclose who that person is. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down here.
What stuck out to you?
I'm going to. Hold on. I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay. Whoa.
Calm down. Calm down.
You calm
down. I might have skipped it. I'm sorry, you guys have to look through everybody's again. Because I already forgot who it was.
You remember what they said?
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to tell you.
I can help you find it.
Victor Zamora, Grizzly Knox. That I'll be able to play my daughter's first console to share my love of Nintendo with her and create memories we can share together.
Boom. There you go.
Victor Zamora won.
All right.
Not that...
they were all
not
great.
to take away from everybody else's.
They were all great.
But honestly, that
got you.
That got me right in the feels because...
Sure.
Like I said, I wasn't lying. When my parents bought my brothers their first Nintendo, like I was kind of on the fence about it. I liked the Power Pad games, but my brother, like nobody, that was in their room and my parents didn't care about it at all.
Yeah.
And I like Duck Hunt because I got to hold a gun. But I mean, but other than that, like that wasn't a family activity. Family activity was Friday nights watching, Family Matters and dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, or baseball games that we went to every night. But I mean, so that got me in the feels. I like that. I appreciate that the way that things are going, technology wise.
Sure.
But I also, Brett, come on. You're so freaking cute. Get
text
out of
him
here.
Now you can text him.
I'm going to text
him. So, Victor, you're the winner. Get a hold of me. Val will pack up a mystery box for you.
And he said he has a daughter, so that'll be fun for me.
Yeah.
Hey!
So we'll pack that up and we'll ship it your way. So just get a hold of me with your address and your info, and we'll get that sent out to you. But thank you to everybody for responding. That was a lot of fun, as it always is. Like hearing your responses.
I like everybody's names, and
I'm glad everybody's excited for
Honestly, if you called me onto the podcast every week, when you and Jason were recording, just so I could read these, I would be stoked.
Yeah? Would you do that?
I would totally do that.
That'd be Val's segment?
It would be a Val segment, even if I pre-recorded it ahead of time. But, like, it's fun to read it, and then everybody's like, it's cute. I like that. And I love everybody's
but now they're all going to start pandering to you, though.
Twitter handles. Well, I pick people for good reasons, not just because I know them. There were, like, at least 4 people I could have picked in there that I know.
Sure, but you wouldn't do
some
that.
Some personally, some just because I hear their name all the time.
Right.
Atari Alex, you've won enough. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. He's adorable.
I mean, he just win a Switch. I mean, he really can't win anything else.
He needs accessories to go with his Switch.
I feel like he's going to be okay. He's good. So before we end the night...
Brett's going to make me cry!
Oh, goodness. What is Brett saying to make you cry?
I just, in shouty capital, said, I love you so much. I heart emoticon, the little heart one. Uh-huh. And he said, OMG, was just thinking about you two and how much I miss having you around. Disney trips aren't the same now.
Tell him to please let us be able to finish this podcast so I can go get my Switch soon. Okay? Can you do that for me?
He's going to hear.
We have one more thing to cover.
Oh, okay.
Before we sign off here tonight. We have emails.
Oh, can I read those?
Do you want to? You want to read them?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to read them to you?
No, I want to read them.
Okay. You can read the emails. Email, if you ever want to send emails our way, podcast@toysforgames.com.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me, never mind.
No.
Just these 2?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Top one first, doesn't matter? Yep. Okay. Hi, guys. I think you should replace the Thrillipede counter. Why do you ask? because some of them and the yawn traps are probably sitting in Shopkin Inquirer's basement along with a bunch of Robin and Lucina amiibo. My proposition is to replace it with something the community has been waiting for a long time. The Collector's Edition counter! Boom, boom, boom! I had to do that. I felt like that's what that warranted. Definitely. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Brady James at OMG, it's Brady J. I am going to change my Twitter handle to something cool.
Brady, big news. Have something planned this weekend as far as the Collector's Edition.
That's not the right noise. I need a horn.
That works.
It works.
That works.
Does it sound good?
So yes, we understand the Collector's Edition hasn't happened in a while.
Actually, you and I have been talking about doing one.
Which
because we have so much stuff.
Yeah, we still might.
So you might get another dose of Val soon.
What?
Sorry.
She can stop Tsum Tsums. And Disney subscription box.
I haven't gotten one.
Well, they haven't shipped yet. I'm just saying.
I know somebody that got one.
How? They literally haven't come out yet.
I saw somebody's.
Who?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
Because I don't want you to get upset that they shared.
Who is it?
Not telling.
Do I know him?
Yeah.
How would I know him?
Because he listens to your podcast, silly.
And they have the Disney subscription box?
I don't know.
That hasn't released yet?
Texted me a picture of Disney stuff. And...
Is it Brett?
What?
Is it Brett?
No. It was Sebastian. What is that? He said...
That's the Tsum Tsum box.
He said, oh... I thought we were talking about that. The Disney Tsum Tsum box.
The Disney subscription box from Funko.
Oh, the one that you texted me about yesterday.
Yes, that they just announced.
I thought you were talking about this.
I would have said the
But do you see what that is?
Box.
Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah. I signed you up too. You should be getting one.
Anyways, he said the mice are really small.
Sure. They came out with a new size.
Jiminy Christmas!
Again,
we
collector's
don't have
edition.
any room for this. We're having a collector's edition soon, I promise, Brady James. Dear Josh and Val.
No, this is the second email now.
Oh, I figured that's what that meant. Dear Josh and Val. If you could choose another character from other Zelda games to be made into Amiibo, which would you choose? Thanks, Alex at Atari Alex. P.S. Sorry for phoning it in with the email question this week. I can't concentrate on anything else because I have a bad case of Switchitis. That's funny because Brett just said he was waiting in line for Switchmas.
Okay, Wheezy.
So anyways, you guys are so stinking cute. All I can think about from Zelda is a fish. I don't think you can make that into an amiibo.
No, that's a big fish.
That would be a huge fish.
That's a giant fish.
So I guess it would be kind of cool to see, like what are these things called? I don't know how it would play in the game so much as just to see it as the figurine, but the little skeleton things that come out of the ground.
From Ocarina.
Are they only in that game?
Yeah, mostly,
okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know how you'd incorporate those into the games. I mean, it'd be cool to see the little...
What about the Gorons, the guys that turn into balls?
I hate those guys. I'm so bad at missing them. I'm not good at those guys. Very bad at them. But keep in mind, my frame of reference for Zelda games is this game.
It's limited.
And by this game, I mean Ocarina of Time.
Right.
Up until I got stuck in the belly fish.
Right. Anything past it, you don't know.
I don't know. You tell me there's more things that I can do.
What about a chicken?
I hate those chickens!
But it'd be a fun amiibo.
I mean, only if you were throwing them around.
Yeah. What about an amiibo of Link throwing the chicken?
That would be cool. That would be cool, actually.
Yeah. Skull Kid. Skull Kid from...
That's not already Amiibo?
No.
Oh, well then, duh.
Yeah, Skull Kid would be fun. For sure.
Duh.
Yeah.
I totally thought that was already a thing. I think because you have Skull Kid statues, so I just assumed they were Amiibo.
Nope, not Amiibo.
That's silly.
Yeah.
From Majora's Mask.
And, I mean, Skull Kid debuts in Ocarina of Time, but he's more heavily talked about in Majora's Mask.
Sure.
Yeah.
So. Maybe just a Majora's Mask. That mask is wicked.
Mm-hmm. Or the big moon with the face.
Do I know
from
about
Majora's
that?
Mask.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for your emails, guys.
What about the little, what's it called?
What?
Navi?
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 The little fairy?
Yeah.
Nobody wants Navi.
Oh.
Yeah.
She would never shut up. I would throw across the room when I was mad.
Yeah.
I could get that.
Yeah,
I could
definitely.
give you that.
That's all of the show we have tonight here, folks.
You know, without Jason, it's not near as charismatic.
I think you held your own.
Only because I talked about the things I love.
That's what we do here. That's okay.
Jason has more things that he loves.
Well, he's
a busy guy.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's getting business done.
Yeah.
Are we doing this again next week?
Business. Well, he's not going to be with me next week.
I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Am I going to be here?
If you want to.
Cool.
Maybe we can have Matt on and we can hash this out.
No. He's not allowed on.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You could have him on totally. I don't even care. Maybe Colin and Matt. And we could all four of us talk about it.
Talk about what?
About me being on the next day.
Right. How about we just get a Skype call going and we don't even have to record it?
Like, no, just record it because you know that would be hilarious.
Mm.
Matt trying to tell me. Whose fault is that, Matt? When I said that, I didn't mean it that way.
I know. I think everybody knows that.
I don't know.
It just came out wrong.
It didn't come out wrong. I was just directing a question at him, and I wanted to make it clear that he knew I was asking him, not the table.
Thank you so much for helping me out tonight.
Thank you for having me on. It's
much better podcasting with you than it is by myself.
Oh, trust me, I probably wouldn't have listened if you did it by yourself.
Fair enough.
I love you. Sometimes, no, there's no buts. That negates the fact that I love you. What I'm saying is sometimes when you podcast by yourself, you go into these rabbit holes.
It's tough.
And then...
I have nothing to bounce off of anybody.
I know.
Yeah.
So...
You don't have to tell me what I do wrong.
I'm not, it's not wrong. I just, like... Then...
Thank you for joining me
You
tonight.
already don't have to listen to me screaming at the stereo when I'm listening to your podcast.
Sure.
But then it makes it worse when I'm listening to a podcast of just you.
Yeah.
And there's nobody that's maybe on the same brain length as me.
And then
I get really upset because then I'm just listening to you with nobody having feedback. And their feedback could be the same thing that I was thinking. It rarely is, by the way. Which is why I should be on the Harry Potter podcast.
One final plea before we leave. Val.
Thanks for having me on.
If people wanted to get a hold of you and say hi on the internet.
Not everybody will want to follow me, and that's totally okay, but at Valerie Striplin is where I primarily tweet from.
Yes.
Sometimes at Mrs. Noise, not very often. When
sometimes
I
by
do,
accident. When you get excited about Snorlax.
I got excited about Snorlax, and then I accidentally told everybody in all the worlds.
You should.
And yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
That was the first time, and it's so cute.
It's
Snorlax is adorbs.
Yeah.
And I now, to be totally honest, can see the difference between the Snorlax and what's that other character that I always am getting confused? The one with the V's on its belly. The upside down V's.
Oh, Totoro?
Totoro. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time I see a Totoro, I have to think, is that a Totoro or is that a Snorlax? But now that I've seen a Snorlax in my Pokédex,
sure. Yeah. Much
I
different.
definitely know the difference now.
Basic
I
shape
also
is there.
really think they should market like pajamas for adults that look like a Snorlax.
I'm sure they have at some point.
And a Totoro. Probably in Japan, not in the US because we're lame.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that, not that word, because we're silly.
We're conservative.
We're stupid.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Take some Snorlax PJs.
Dumb United States. Get on board.
Anyway, at Valerie Striplin.
At Valerie Striplin on Twitter.
Yeah, you can go over there and talk Animal Crossing.
I don't really do Facebook anything.
Yeah.
I'll talk about Animal Crossing on there. I follow Animal Crossing, but I follow so many people that it tends to get lost.
Sure, naturally.
So, I mean, I follow 1,261 people and 984 follow me, so come on.
That's a lot of people to follow.
It goes up and down.
Yeah, depending on your mood.
No, depending on their mood. If I'm tweeting about something that they don't really want to hear.
No, I meant who you follow.
Oh, I don't usually stop following people.
That's what I mean.
I mean, I started my Twitter account in 2007, so I have stopped following people because back then I was following for different things. A lot of gardening stuff.
Back then?
Back then. I mean, I still love gardening, but I stopped following on Twitter. It was silly.
It
was silliness.
That's what Pinterest is for.
That's exactly what happened. So.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. A lot of tangents.
It's okay. It's what we do here.
I'm sick.
You can find me on Twitter at The Noise with a Y. I'm
sick, like actually have a cold, not like I'm a sick person. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was clear at the beginning of the show when we talked about Sudafed and meth.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That happened.
Yeah, that happened. You can follow the show on Twitter at Toys for Games. You can email us, like I said, podcast@toysforgames.com. Check out the website, toysforgames.com. Go over to Facebook. Check out the group. Say hi to Ken. See what he's up to. See what Pokemon he's catching.
I love Ken.
He's a great guy.
Does he do anything on the Twitter? I never see him on the Twitters. I see him mostly on the Facebooks.
He's mostly... Facebook's his jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves Facebook.
He's super adorable.
Twitter, like, he knows, like, if he wants a response from, like, us specifically.
Him and his little fam bam. Too cute. Yeah. Too cute.
They've been together since high school. Him and his wife.
Good job, them.
Yeah.
Good job, them.
Yeah. Anyway, go over to Facebook. Facebook.com/group/toys4games. Go over there, be part of the conversation. Hang out. Talk about Switch.
Is there a lot of conversations? Am I even part of that group? I don't even know.
I don't know. You should be.
I don't really Facebook. I mean, I Facebook, but it's all super political.
You should be. It's fun conversations.
I don't even know what those are anymore.
Yeah. Well, you need something bright in your day. And then if you'd like to support us and what we're doing here, like giving away awesome cool stuff like mystery boxes that Val's going to handpick, select personally.
Is there a certain number of things I put inside this? Is like, what's the rules?
Minimum of 3.
It has to be at least 3, but I could go up to whatever I feel.
Sure.
Oh, hello.
I have a whole prize box.
You already remember who won?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll send me a message with his address and I'll know exactly who it is.
Perfect.
Yes. So you can sponsor us on
you like Zoom Zoom.
Patreon. Patreon.com/toysforgames. Go over there, support us, what we're doing. Be a part of the community. Get some cool stuff in return.
We should find out how old his daughter is first, just in case I don't send things that are easily swallowed. I mean,
if she's getting her first console,
you were 3. That is not an age that a child should be playing with a tiny Zoom Zoom.
I wasn't swallowing things either at 3.
I
was getting my head stuck in bars at SeaWorld. Big difference.
It's a different podcast.
Anyway, thank you all for listening. This has been fun.
Sorry for derailing.
Nah, don't be sorry. It was a fun show.
I'm never sorry. It's a lie when I say it.
Darn right.
I miss Jason. You said darn right, and that was cute. Jason.
Oh, shucks.
I love that kid. He's so adorable. I
can't wait for his story. I can't even tell you guys about it. It's such a big secret.
Oh, about what he's doing for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah. It's such a big secret.
Of it.
Nobody knows.
Well, don't give anything away.
I'm just saying, nobody knows. But when he comes back, we're going to have some stories.
Do you think he's going to, what is that thing called where you live periscope it? Periscope anything? Like his adventures?
I hope he just puts his phone away. Like, for the first time in his life.
I don't know if he knows how to do that.
No, I hope he does, though. Huh. Other than, like, checking on things, like...
My house not burned down? Everything's good.
Adjusting the thermostat.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant when I said that.
Yeah.
That's cute. Cute kid.
Reservations, like... That kind of
I have a crush on this community, I've decided.
It's pretty good.
So many good people.
We have a good community here.
Oh, I just want to give them all big hugs. I'm a good hugger.
You're a good hugger.
I'm squishy.
You're a really good hugger.
And I'm just squishy.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for listeing. I'm going to go get my Switch.
Get your Switch on. How much time do you have? 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hey.
16.
Oh, I was rounding up because there were seconds involved. And
sure.
Come on.
I'm being realistic.
And now.
Anyway.
And
we'll see you all next week.
On the flip side?
On the flip side?
On the other side?
On the other side?
Didn't we just watch that in a movie? I'll see you on the other side. Oh, that was that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Until next time. Happy hunting, collectors.
Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum.